Save our reefs. Eat the lionfish by Lynelle Bonaparte. Eating non-native lionfish is good for the environment. Firstly, it is a food source. Secondly, it protects our reefs and supports local fishers. 3. Lionfish have shown to be higher in heart-healthy omega-3 fatty acids, lower in saturated fats and heavy metals such as mercury. Therefore, it's healthier than the common fish we eat, such as snapper. Eating the lionfish means that you are putting money back into our local economy. In the Bahamas, this graph shows the increase of lionfish from 2004 to 2008 until it was controlled in 2008 to 2010, where a decline was seen. Later in this presentation, we will see how the lionfish affects us here in St. Kitts and Nevis. This is Mr. Damian Jacobs, a fisherman in St. Kitts, who is catching the lionfish and collecting data for the fisheries department here in the Federation. Today he's going to speak on the lionfish. So my first question is, Mr. Jacobs, how did the lionfish get in the Caribbean waters?
Based on my research, it's alleged that it was actually from an accident in Florida. It's not concrete information, but about 6 lionfish got into the waters and they basically spread, from the Bahamas, and it continues to spread all the way. Now you can find lionfish in almost every Caribbean territory.
Yes. Okay, and let us hear about the way how they reproduce, how they multiply, and why they are dangerous. Because yes, they are in our waters now, but they are invasive. Why are they invasive?
They're invasive because they prey on juvenile fish, which are the small fish on the reef, and one lionfish produces 2 million eggs per year, and that's roughly a breakdown of 166,000 eggs from one female every month. So if you calculate that, I mean, it's just like millions of
Yes.
lionfish being produced every month. So in order to control that, the only way really that we can, because we can't get rid of them totally, the best way is to eat them, and they're very lovely eating fish.
Here is the lionfish fillet already, just to be cooked. So, Mr. Jacob, now tell me about your experience diving. Um,
I've been diving for over 25 years. I've been diving. I'm a trained dive master. So I've actually seen the progression of the lionfish from where we didn't have any to compared to what we have now. I actually stopped diving for about 2 years, and I got back in August of this year, and I was really surprised to see how much they had really reproduced. And from one point of the island to the next, they're just all over.
okay, and when you are diving for the lionfish, what safety measures you have to put in place not to be hurt from
Well,
the fish?
when you spear the lionfish, we have a tube. It's basically a container that keeps the fish away from piercing your body.
Yes.
So you catch the fish. It goes into this tube like that,
Yes.
and it can come back out.
Oh. Okay, so Mr. Jacobs, how does the lionfish benefit you or the country?
Okay, as a fisherman, when the lionfish, I started hearing about the lionfish, I thought about introducing the lionfish as a new food source. So basically, it's a new supply of fish, it's a different fish, and actually encouraging the nation to eat it, since that's the only way we can control it. By that way, I can make revenue. It contributes to the tourism by the restaurants putting it on their menu and guests coming and eating it. So then it's just like a trickle effect that
Yes.
that really trickles down in the industry.
Yes. So fishermen get income from the lionfish as well as it benefits the tourism industry as well as protect our fish, other fish species as well, because as we heard that the lionfish is very dangerous. It will feed on all the juvenile fishes on the reef, so it could damage a reef by 75%.
Yeah, data has shown, and research has been done, where it shows that lionfish can decrease the amount of juvenile fish by 75% within a 5-week period. So that's when I think about it, that's really alarming in terms of protecting our reefs in St. Kitts and Nevis. So I'm encouraging really everybody to start to eat the lionfish.